The lightning round of questions today at Trump Tower. This was the president-elect's first news conference in 168 days, since July, in fact. And Mr. Trump came ready. The president-elect taking aim at the intelligence community, calling it, quote, disgraceful, those unconfirmed reports that Russia could have information on Mr. Trump to hold over him. And on the Russian hacking during the election, the president-elect was asked, did anyone on his team have contact with the Russians during the campaign? And there was a very tense exchange with a reporter from another network. We do have it all covered tonight, beginning with our chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
It's Donald Trump versus the intelligence community. In his first press conference as president-elect, Trump accused the nation's top intelligence officers of leaking those unconfirmed reports that Russia was gathering salacious information to blackmail him.
I think it was disgraceful that the intelligence agencies allowed any information that turned out to be so false and fake out. I think it's a disgrace. And I say that, and that's something that Nazi Germany would have done and did do. I think it's a disgrace. That information that was false and fake and never happened got released to the public.
Trump set out to assure the American people that no amount of investigation will turn up anything.
If they come back with any kind of conclusion that any of it stands up, that any of it is true, will you consider your position?
There's nothing they can come back with.
But Trump made a big acknowledgement today, for the first time, saying he accepts the intelligence agency's conclusion that it was Russia that hacked the Democrats during the campaign.
As far as hacking, I think it was Russia.
Although later he seemed to hedge.
But you know what? Could have been others also.
Still, he did not dispute the intelligence community's other explosive finding.
On that intelligence report, the second part of their conclusion was that Vladimir Putin ordered it because he aspired to help you in the election. Do you accept that part of the finding?
If Putin likes Donald Trump, I consider that an asset, not a liability, because we have a horrible relationship with Russia. Now, I don't know that I'm going to get along with Vladimir Putin. I hope I do, but there's a good chance I won't. And if I don't, do you honestly believe that Hillary would be tougher on Putin than me? Does anybody in this room really believe that? Give me a break.
But in response to a question from ABC's Cecilia Vega, another first, a Trump admonishment of Vladimir Putin.
If you indeed do believe that Russia was behind the hacking, what is your message to Vladimir Putin right now?
He shouldn't be doing it. He won't be doing it. Russia will have much greater respect for our country when I'm leading it than when other people have led it.
As the press conference ended and Trump moved through the crowd, Cecilia asked him point blank whether anyone on his team communicated with Russia before the election.
Did you or anyone in your campaign have any contact with Russia leading up to or during the campaign? Nothing at all.
No, Trump said, not at all.
And John Karl with us live at Trump Tower tonight. And John, there was that very tense moment between the president-elect and a reporter from CNN. Mr. Trump had already called out CNN for breaking the story on the Russians possibly having material on the president-elect. Here's what happened.
Since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? Mr. President-elect. Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization.
You are attacking our news organization. Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state, Mr. President-elect, can you state categorically, Mr. President-elect, can you give us a question? You're attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you give us a question? Can you?
John, you were there. Clearly, the president-elect angry about those headlines that broke on CNN.
And not just angry, David, but seeking retribution. He wanted to make CNN pay a price for breaking that story. It's a sign that Donald Trump, who had very tense relations with the news media during the campaign, will continue to play hardball with reporters.
All right, John Karl, our thanks to you.